guys, E2A here, and welcome back to another FIFA 17 video. Today, I'm bringing you guys, without a shadow of a doubt, the best bronze team on FIFA 17. This team is absolutely insane. I was using it in divisions, and I was destroying gold teams. I was putting like 4 or 5 goals past full gold teams. It's an amazing team, seriously, so good. If you can compete with gold teams, it's very good for a bronze team, and this one was absolutely dominating them. So, by far the best bronze team you can really make, on this game. For a decent price, you can get this for under 20k. It's got some amazing players in it. I would definitely recommend it. So without further ado, let's go on into this squad build. It's in the 4-3-2-1 formation. A great formation on this game. And starting off in goal, we've got Krysariak. Now this guy, mainly here for chemistry reasons, but he's got pretty good diving and reflexes for a bronze goalkeeper. Bronze keepers are never really that good because obviously they don't have the stats of a goal player, so it is quite easy for them to let in goals. But he did make some decent saves, 6'4" acrobatic save technique, 150 coins, not too bad right there. Moving into the defence, we have got Jake Carroll in the left back position. He's 6 foot tall, which is really good. Medium work rates, which are probably the best work rates you can have for a fullback. 73 pace, 65 physical, 60 defending. Really good stats there for a bronze player, and very cheap as well. And next to him, we've got the best bronze centre back on this game, Nathan Smith. 88 pace, that is insane. Having such a quick player at the back is just absolutely amazing. He can keep up with anyone really on the pitch. Even if your opponent has someone like Aubameyang, he's got good physical and really good pace, so he can keep up with someone like that. And he was one of the main reasons this team was able to compete with gold teams, is because no one could really get past this guy. He was so strong at the back, so quick, 6 foot tall as well. Would definitely recommend him. And he's actually quite cheap. Under 2,000 coins for Nathan Smith is very good. Next to him, we have got William Jediah. Now, this guy's already got a decent card if you look at it. Having 72 pace is great. 86 physical. Now, if you look at his in-game stats, he's got, I think, 92 strength, which is absolutely insane. He can outmuscle pretty much anyone in this game. He's in, like, the top 10 strongest players. On FIFA 17, I think, he's 6'2" as well, so he wins all the headers. And what was kind of originally concerning me about this team was having high-medium work rates on both centre-backs. That didn't make any difference, though. They were still very good. I actually just set my pressure and aggression down to 25 in the custom tactics, so they'd stay back quite a lot, which they did, and that definitely did help me out. But two very good centre-backs. One of them's just immensely quick. No one can catch up with him. The other's very strong, and that partnership works very well. Also, 500 coins for such a good player is an absolute bargain. In the right back position, we have got Gimafai. This guy's got 83 pace, which is the main stat right there. Medium-high work rates as well, and having those work rates is pretty good for a fullback. Medium is my favourite, but medium-high is not bad at all because he's going to get back, and that will help cover for having slightly attacking centre-backs. He also did end up getting a assist right there in 5 games, and that's not too bad for a player who will cost you 200 coins. Moving into the midfield, we've got Luka Kreko as the first midfielder now. This guy here, he didn't really do much in the games. He didn't get any goals or assists. He was just kind of a player who I'd pass the ball to and he'd pass it on. He was quite a kind of basic player, medium work rates. He's just going to sit in the midfield, give you a passing option, and he was quite a good player. Never really gave the ball away. He's got quite a good, well-rounded card. Not the best defending or shooting, but he's 6 foot tall, so he's going to win all those headers in the midfield. And he's a good player to just stay in the midfield, make some good tackles, pass the ball about, and was actually quite a key player for the team, but didn't really get any goals or assists to show that. In the middle, we have got by far the most surprising player in this team, and that's Harry Winks. Now, originally, I wasn't going to use this guy. I was going to use, I think, a player called Edwards, who plays for Tottenham, who's like 58 rated, but has 4-star skill moves. But instead, I decided to go with Harry Winks, and he was amazing. He got 2 goals and 2 assists in 5 games, which is very nice. And he has 76 pace, 65 dribbling, and they're kind of where the good stats ends. I mean, he's got 64 passing, which is not too bad. But he's just not really got the best of stats. But he was actually amazing. Like, his passing was so good. He could pick out some very good passes over the top. He had really good shooting as well in the penalty area, outside the penalty area. Medium work rates as well. So he stays in the midfield. And being in the middle, he gets the ball so often. So you can really use his good pace, his good dribbling, and his good passing to create a lot of opportunities. And he was a very key player and a very kind of underrated, surprising player coming into this. I wasn't expecting him to be too good. And he ended up being very solid. And to complete the midfield, we've got Josh Labadie. Now, this guy here, very key player in this team. He was a beast defensively because he's got 69 pace, 58 defending, and 82 physical. He has around 90 strength in game. He's also got really good stats for aggression and stamina. So he's going to just be able to push most people off the ball. He's so strong, great tackler, 6'2" as well. Now, if you watch any of my squad builders, I always like to have a tall midfield. I generally go for 6 foot plus midfielders across the midfield, and same with this team here. I've gone with 6 foot, 6 foot, and 6'2", which is really good because they're going to win all those headers from goal kicks, which is very, very useful because it basically gives you a free counter attack whenever your opponent does take a goal kick, which is very, very good. And he was winning all the headers. He was very strong, pushing people off the ball, making some good tackles. Very key player. And for 200 coins, an absolute bargain. Moving into the strike force, we've got the bronze Ronaldo, and that is Nathan Adua, a 5-star skiller. He cost me just over 3,000 coins, which is an absolute bargain. For a bronze 5-star skiller who's 6 foot tall, he's got medium low work rate, so they're pretty good stats right there. 78 pace, 72 dribbling. Not got the best shooting or passing, but he got 3 goals in 5 games. His finishing was pretty good in the penalty area. He didn't really have that many shots, and most of them did go in, which is pretty good. He scored quite a nice goal where he actually did a Balassi flick and then ended up scoring. So he was a really fun player to use. Nearly scored some great skill goals with him, but ended up getting tackled. He was a really good player. Would definitely recommend you guys trying him out. If you do like skilling, he's going to be the perfect player for you. In the right wing position, we've got this star player in this team without a shadow of a doubt, and that is Jonathan LEKO. He was amazing. 4 goals and 2 assists in 5 games. Now, I'd happily take that just for like an 85 rated goal player. That's a really good return. But for a bronze player who plays for West Brom, I was never expecting that. But yeah, the only kind of standout stat there is 89 pace on his card. 63 shooting is decent. 68 dribbling is not too bad. 61 physical is not too bad either. But other than the pace, he's not really got any standout stats, but he was just amazing. Like, his finishing was very, very good in the penalty area. He finished pretty much everything. His dribbling was great. He felt really, really strong as well. Only 61 physical, but he did feel very strong. 6 foot tall as well, which I suppose does help with that strength. And he was just amazing. Like, he's actually one of the best players I've used on this FIFA. He's up there with some of the best players. I put him like in my top 5 players I've used so far on FIFA 17. And that is actually so like surprising that a 64 rated player played that well. But 4 goals and 2 assists in 5 games, the stats don't really lie. Like, he was just so good. You would never really expect him to play that well, but I would definitely recommend trying him out. I mean, I'd happily use him in like a full goal Premier League team. He was that good. But to complete the team, we've got Connor Chaplin. Now, he was so kind of influential for my team. Only got 2 goals for a striker, which isn't the best, but he got 3 assists. And he was so good at just playing the ball away, doing 1-2s, playing it to my wingers. He was the main reason both of my wingers were getting quite a few goals. Both wingers did end up outscoring him, but whenever I use this formation here, my wingers always end up getting more goals than my striker, and I think that's because they play off the striker very well. And Connor Chaplin isn't your classic kind of player who will hold the ball up or win any headers, or he's not a strong player really. He's 5'6", but he was really good at just kind of getting the ball, maybe getting past 1 or 2 players, and then playing it to someone else, so playing it generally out to the wingers, and all the wingers and Chaplin just linked up really, really well, and he was a key player in the team. 84 pace being the standout stat. He was a great player at just getting past players. He was really quick, decent dribbling as well. 66 shooting is not bad at all. In the penalty area, he will put most shots away, and for 2.5k, would definitely recommend him. So this is the complete team, guys. It was absolutely amazing. I do have some footage to show you guys of me absolutely dominating people in divisions, dominating goal teams, and yeah, everything about this team was awesome. I mean, the goalkeeper, very, very good. The 2 fullbacks, you've got pretty good pace on them, good defending, good physical. You've got the quickest bronze centre-back on FIFA, and that's Nathan Smith with 88 pace. Absolute beast right there. Then you've got Jedi here, who has 86 physical, 72 pace, over 90 strength. Then you've got a nice well-rounded midfield. Everyone's got medium work rate, so they stay put, and you can then kind of just dribble forwards with them, and it makes for a really good kind of passing midfield because you can press LB and you can control kind of where they go. Medium work rate is pretty good because if you press LB, they're going to make a run. If you press RB, they're going to run towards you, so you have a lot of control on the midfield. And yeah, we've got Kreko, who's just kind of a good, well-rounded midfielder, did a really good job, but didn't really get the goals or assists to show for that. But he was kind of quite an underrated player, maybe like someone like Fernandinho, who you never really see kind of get the goals or the assists, but it's a really kind of key player for your team. Then we do have Winks. He was just a great creative player, very good going forwards, and Labadi, who was a really good defensive player. And then we've got the 2 wingers, Adua and LEKO, great players, both got a lot of goals. The 2 top scorers were the wingers there. But LEKO, he was just so good, guys. Definitely try him out. One of the best players, as I said, that I've used this year. Up there with the likes of Modric, Callum Wilson, and some of the most overpowered players on this game. And then also we do have Connor Chaplin, a really good kind of creative striker, playing the role almost of a false 9, even though I actually set him to stay central and get him behind. So didn't set him to be in the false 9 position, but he was really, really good at both scoring and creating goals. And the other custom player instruction that I did use was Labadi. I set him to stay back whilst attacking, and the fullbacks to also stay back whilst attacking. So those were the instructions I used. That is the team. So without further ado, let's go on into the gameplay. Show you guys some of the goals I did score with this bronze team on FIFA 17. So moving into the gameplay I did get with this bronze team from just 5 games in online seasons on Ultimate Team. So I was coming up against full gold BPL teams, coming up against teams that were a lot higher rated and a lot better on paper than my team, and that cost a lot more. This team was quite cheap. It cost me just over 10k, 12,000 coins for a team that's got a bronze 5-star skiller. It's got quite a few players playing in the Premier League. You'd expect it to be quite expensive, but it wasn't. It was quite cheap, and you'll be able to pick it up for under 10k in a couple of weeks because player prices are dropping with the amount of packs being open right now. Now this team, if you watch the clips in the background, doesn't look like a bronze team. Like if you didn't know these were bronze players, you'd probably guess they were quite good, like gold players. I mean, look at that. It was a nice cross back heel, I think into Connor Chaplin, who put it into the back of the net, but there was some nice hold up play. It was just some nice play really from my team right there to get that goal. Again here, it's some nice passing play. You'd expect with the bronze team for me to get a lot of goals, I'd have to be playing kind of a very sweaty kind of play style. I wasn't. I was using skills. I was playing a lot of tiki-taka, short passes. And yeah, LEKO really was the star man in the team. He was the person who got the most goals. He got a lot of assists as well. Obviously 4 goals and 2 assists is a great return for a right forward. Like he wasn't even playing up front, and he was nearly getting a goal a game, which was very, very good. And he was a great player. As I said earlier on, I would happily use him in like a full goal BPL team. He was that good. He's one of the best players I've used on this game. Very, very OP player. He's so quick, strong, very good finisher. And again, look at this. It's nice play. It's from the back. I'm not just playing a lob through ball over the top or something like that. We get quite lucky with the deflection, but it's some nice dribbling from Connor Chaplin. And he was just such a great creative player. He plays a duo, the 5-star skiller and the bronze Ronaldo, in my opinion, on this game. Plays him through on goal, and he's not going to be missing from there. Nice finesse shot into the back of the net. Now, the most surprising play, in my opinion, was Winks. He was actually really, really good. Wasn't expecting much from him. He's got quite an average card. Other than the pace, he's not got the best of stats. But yeah, great passing, really good kind of vision. He was like someone like David Silva or Iniesta in the middle, just pinging passes all over the pitch. Some really good passes, and he was kind of the key player in the middle who was creating a lot of chances for my team. But when you talk about creation and chance creation, Connor Chaplin was the best player in the team for that. He was so good. As a striker, you'd expect him to be getting a lot of goals rather than getting assists. But for some reason in this formation, my striker always seems to get less goals than the wide players, and they get a lot of assists. They create a lot of chances for those players, and that's what he was doing. He was able to play a lot of nice 1-2s to play those wider players through on goal. He did also get himself 2 goals. He was a really key player, obviously creating a lot of chances and getting goals. Very, very good. But look at this, guys, for a goal. This is a bronze team, really nice kind of passing play. You'd not be expecting this, but I'm able to keep the ball. I often had more possession than my opponents. It's a nice through ball through to LEKO, uses his pace and strength, and a first time dink over the keeper. Like, that is a very, very nice finish for any player, and for a bronze player, it is even nicer. What a finish that is, and I'm going to chuck in a replay right here just to show you guys. Very, very nice finish just over the keeper. He had no chance. What a finish from LEKO. He was unbelievable, guys. You've got to try him out. You've got to try this team out. For a bronze team, it is so good. If you can compete with gold teams, for a bronze team, that's very, very good, and this team definitely did that. So if you guys have enjoyed, drop a like if you did, subscribe if you are new around here. Definitely pick this team up. Can't recommend it enough. Very, very fun team to use on Ultimate Team. So hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.